Hello and welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. This time I'm going to be talking about getting into PvP. Honestly, Season 15 is really one of the first seasons that I've tried to heavily get into, and I've been having a ton of fun. Because it's a new season, and there really isn't a great deal of new stuff to do at this stage of the expansion, I thought it would be worthwhile putting a little guide together for those of you who feel like you might actually want to go and try PvP. And if you're on the fence, honestly, just go do it. You don't have anything to lose, and it can be a ton of fun. So first of all, the main issue that you'll find at the start is getting honor, because you do kind of need that PvP gear. So first of all, you will want to do Tulbrad and Winter Grasp as much as possible. If you do these every 2 hours, you'll get a ton of honor, and then you should also just be sure to get the weekly Tulbrad quest and the daily Winter Grasp ones. I guess it's probably worth saying as well that for Winter Grasp, if you are defending, if you want to speed things up, you can kill some of the Horde soldiers, then go to one of the workshops and get a siege engine or a demolisher so that you can destroy the towers. That will take, I think, about 10 minutes off the clock, which should help you out a little bit. So yeah, the two of them are basically just free honor that is ultra easy. Next, we have the Karsang Wilds PvP rares. There are 3 bosses in Karsang Wilds, and killing them will net you a bonus, it'll net you 250 honor. That's base honor, though. If you're in a guild or something like that, you'll have bonuses that'll probably give you 275. So the Alliance and Horde bosses are actually mirrors of each other. The Warrior one will do a conal attack in front of him for high damage, so just be ready to move out of that. The Rogue one will shank you, which applies a short stun, but really he's quite easy. And then finally, the Priest boss can be a little bit harder. You'll just make sure that you move out of her AoE and interrupt Chains of Faith, or else it will stun you, and that'll keep you in place so that you get hit by the AoE, and that will probably kill you. So main thing about killing her is just save all of your interrupts for Chains of Faith, and you'll be grand. Okay, so next we have the patch 5.2 Thunder Isle PvP dailies. These will give you, I think, 550 honor a day, and then also 50 conquest. They're really easy, and you may just need to complete a few little preliminary quests in order to unlock those the PvP ones. Still though, it's dead easy, 550 honor, and it's quite quick, so definitely a good thing to do. Then next, there are Battlegrounds, of course. Now, the daily Battleground is probably worth it because you do get the bonus conquest as well, but focusing on some other methods may be more efficient. They are increasing honor gains in a few Battlegrounds though, especially the longer ones, which should make them a little bit more efficient to do. The shorter ones like Kotmugu or Silver Shard Mine can actually be quite efficient though, and I found that once I think it was Kotmugu was on Call to Arms, I did like 5 of those in a row, won nearly all 5 of them, and it all went pretty smoothly. Still though, just be sure to play the objective because the bonuses that you get for winning are definitely worth it. And then, of course, there's the Justice to Honor conversion. You can just farm up Justice in dungeons and scenarios and convert that into Honor at a rate of 250 Honor per 500 Justice. And then you could, yeah, that trade's actually done at the PvP vendor in Stormwind, the PvE vendor in Stormwind or Orgrimmar. This is a rather efficient method, I guess, but overall, I just recommend doing Tulbrad, Warsong Gulch, Karsang Wilds, rares, and then the dailies and Battlegrounds. The reason I say Battlegrounds is because, well, PvP experience is vital. You'll need to be able to hit keybinds at a moment's notice, so building up that muscle memory is really important. Alright, so the next thing you're going to need is OQ. And that's what you'll need for the whole sort of conquest section of the video. And this add-on will allow you to easily group up via the in-game battle tag system, and I'll put a download link in the description. To install the mod, simply download it, then extract it to your interface/add-on folder in your World of Warcraft directory. Overall, it's really easy to use. You just want to fire it up by clicking the minimap icon button thingy, and then go to premades and register for one of the premades that are up there. You'll get the hang of using the tool, and it is quite useful. You'll notice though a lot of real ID friends and things like that are being added and things like that. If you want to clear that, then there is an option within the OQ settings to clear those from every once in a while, which is kind of useful. Okay, so now that you have OQ, you're going to be able to easily get Conquest. The fastest way to do Conquest is basically just by grinding out 2 versus 2 arenas. These are usually quite easy, though it does depend on the group that you're in. I'd always recommend going in with a healer if possible, so just do look at the other person that OQ is, or that you'll be pairing up with an OQ. Because honestly, if you are if you're a healer and a DPS and you're going against 2 healers, or not 2 healers, sorry, 2 DPS, chances are you're just going to be able to kill them, and it'll nearly be a foregone conclusion. The odds really will be in your favor, unless they are highly skilled or geared. But yes, this works quite well. Just grind out a bunch of 2v2s, and honestly, if you have a good run with somebody, see if they'd like just add, exchange friend requests with each other so that you can do it again next week, because if you can find one person that's always reliable, it's usually a good thing. So this will get you 1800 conquest a week, which is the cap for arenas. If you want to get the full 2200, then you will need to do one rated battleground at the end of the week. And that is convenient enough, because it's just one, it works out quite well, and you can of course do those via OQ. And that's basically it. That is how to get all the conquests you'll need to start gearing up. Now, one thing that you need to be sure that you do is kill the Celestial boss every week, so that you can get a chance of an item level 550 PvP item, which will definitely help you. And as you get geared up, well, you'll probably want to find some guildies so that you can start pushing for higher ratings and that kind of thing. And then also be sure to try to win 43 vs 3 matches during this season, because you'll be rewarded with one of the new PvP mounts, which is definitely quite a good thing. As for class guides and that kind of thing, I'd recommend just going to noxic.com and use them as a resource for gems and enchants and that kind of thing. And then, I guess just for class-specific things, usually someone on YouTube will have you covered. So just YouTube, I don't know, Warrior, patch 5.4 PvP guide. I think Bajira's one's quite good. Anyway, so that's it for the video. Hope you found it useful. I know this is something that will maybe not be news to quite a lot of people, but hey, if it's not news to you, then the video's not really intended for you, and thank you for making it this far. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.